Yeah, now it's okay, I think. I hope this time we will not face any problem. Okay, so good evening.
Yes. Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. What about you? What about you?
First of all, I will give my introduction. Then topic. First of all, my name is Kamlesh. I have done my graduation from civil engineering. Now I am preparing competitive examinations. And if I talk about my hobby, that I like to reading the newspapers, I like to ball and cricket and cooking food, all of about.
Okay, okay. Okay, so it's my turn now. I'm Preeti and I'm an English teacher. I work in a private school. I'm from Haryana. And if I talk about my educational qualification, I have done MBA, then MA English and BEd. Apart from my teaching, I run my two YouTube channel. One is Easy Way to Learn with Preeti, that is my study channel, and another one Easy Way Blog, that is my blogging channel. That's all about me. If you want to ask, you can ask.
So, as you are teacher, so how much difficulties comes in your life when you teach in in the student, and there are a lot of the student they ask some different questions. How you will be handle?
Hmm. Okay, now the ball is in my court, so I'm telling you about my journey. So, whenever when did I start? That time I was a mother teacher. I started my journey as a mother teacher of second class. Okay,
Yes.
so that time, yes, that time I was fresher. So in starting, I really faced a lot of problem because I was not trained that time, and I was not aware about the ABCD of English of teacher. How can I handle the students, especially junior students? So it was really a difficult task, but somehow I learned so many things from my senior teacher. And yes, gradually with the passing of time, every year I learned so many different skills, which is really needful for a teacher. I learned so many things, and yes, the difference which I found in my teaching after Corona. Before Corona, I was teaching English as a subject only, but after Corona or during Corona, which I realized because that time we all teachers were forcefully, it is important, like we have to be compelled to take online classes.
Yes.
So yes, that time I learned how to face camera and how to take online. Can I teach through online? So I was not aware that time. It was really. I always feel nervous that during my online classes because I was not in the habit of facing camera. And after Corona, when I started my channel, so that time also I was much hesitate. I was under the confidence, but yes, gradually with the practice, like every man, we can always say this proverb: "Practice makes a man perfect." So it is really true. Gradually, with the passing of time, and when I regularly uploading the videos, so gradually I am improving day by day, and now I can say I am teaching English as a language, not as a subject, because now I always try to motivate my student. English is just like Hindi and any other language, because language is really important for communication. Communication in the sense by which I can share my views with the another person, and if you are listening me, you can easily communicate with me. So that is the communication mode by which we can share our thoughts, ideas. So same
Ma'am,
as
here
English is also a language only. Yes.
actually, ma'am, you told me actually you have complete your graduation from English literature. Am I right?
Yes.
Also graduation from MBA. So how do you utilize your MBA courses when you teach in education field? So how do you utilize and how is why do you not go ahead? in the MBA in field of business and marketing. That also is
Hmm.
a good opportunity. But why
Yeah,
are
that
you shifting in your English field? Because there is a lot of the teachers
is
they
that.
are teaching. Also, it depend on person. But yes, I think my question for you: how you
Yeah.
utilize your
Hmm. Earlier, I did MBA first, and that time I did my MBA because that time it was my passion, it was my ambition to go in corporate. I want to be a corporate lady that time, but yes, after got married, the ambition changed because of the family responsibilities, you can say. Because that time I realized I can't manage the family with the responsibility of corporate companies, because there is the time duration and workload is more as compared to teacher. As it was my thinking, but when
yes,
I
yes,
yes, but when I entered in the teaching profession, so that time I realized that teaching is also not very easy. Yes. uh, the time duration, we can say, like from 7:30 to 3, it's the time duration of most of schools now. But even after departure, when we come back at the house, we do so many work at house also, like assignment work, lesson planning work, sometimes checking work, and test, and then making list on in our system. Because nowadays after corona, it's the workload is, you can say, it's doubled, because now every subject teacher have to make their question paper by their own. We have typed, we should have edit them, and then we submit in the school. So sometimes it's really difficult, because earlier, before corona, we all were making everything by on the page, on the yes, in the we always make every type of list on the pages. But now we have to maintain every type of record in the computer. So
okay.
yes,
You
so now the
are
workload is double. So it's
yes,
not easy. Yeah, I know it very well. MBA and MA English, both are totally different degrees. But yes, now I'm in teaching. So when I thought like teaching is good for me, so that time I started my MA English. Then I did MBA.
yes, yeah. So my second, third question is that now I'm preparing for competitive examination, right? And I realized that I should be open my own institute for competitive exam point of view.
Okay,
So
okay.
question, it is good for me or not? How much difficulties maybe comes my life? Because I am as a new, I don't have a lot of the financially strong, and I create something my own way. So how much difficulties maybe come because you already open and you maybe realize your journey that involve the profession of English. Yes,
Hmm. So in my, I'm no much experience about it, because I'm working under others sup- uh, supervision, because I'm working in a private school. But yes, I think, in my opinion, if you want to run your own institute, if you want to run your own business, so in that case, first the foremost important thing is you should have courage. That is really important. Courage to take risk. You should be ready to take risk, because business always run on the risk. Okay.
yes, yes,
And yes, second thing, you should have some backup of money also. If because in starting, if you want to run any business, so you have to invest first. First you will invest there, and then maybe it's depend on the luck also, it's depend on your hard work also. Like you are getting profit, or maybe 1 or 2 years you can run your business, no profit, no loss. So somehow you have to be careful about the result, especially about the result. Maybe it's depend on you, and we can give you only break a leg, always ready to break a leg, like it's a good luck for you. Maybe you in the, it's depend on luck also. In first year you can get good result, but in market the competition is very high nowadays. So always
Yes, yes,
ready to, yes, so always ready to get different type of opinion from other side. Sometimes our own friends and relatives can create this type of negative thinking in our mind. He can handle or not, he will
yes, yes,
destroy the money, you will destroy the whole money. So somehow negative responses we can get from our relative side, from our friend side, because they
definitely.
always ready to demotivate us. They can't they never ready to courage and give positive response, because in starting no one can ready to give support, no family
Yes,
members,
yes,
no friends. But once if you are putting your best effort, and if you are showing to them, if you are feeling successful, and if you get success,
yes,
so in that case everybody will stay behind you. They can support you, they will ready to support you. This is the reality of life.
exactly. So yes, ma'am, there may be some social pressures because the family member what they think about if you do not succeed, then people what they why are you open? Why do you open your institute? You should be try to your journey, whatever you are doing. So like this kind of a social pressure maybe some counter. Yes,
Yes, yes. Yeah, they always ready to do commentary. If you are going on the good track, then they will give positive response. Yes, we will believe on you, and we are believing. We have already believed, like you can do. But yes, if you somehow if you are lacking behind, and if you are not showing like you are a good person, you can be get success. So in that case, definitely they can they will ready to demotivate you,
of course.
because
Right
it is
now.
said that now people always ready to speak something, they are always ready to backbiting on you.
Right, ma'am, you are telling exactly right. Do you have questions any for me? Uh,
Yeah, I want to ask, like you are preparing nowadays for competitive exams, so which type of exam you want to crack, and for which post?
Actually, I am preparing especially UPSC. Public sector. I focus UPSC in the last 2 years. So I will appear 2025. I have
Okay.
dedicated routines. I all of this my tasks. I completed and practice. And the remaining time I use that I should be try to conversations with other persons because I requirement to interview when the interview it will be best upon the discussion. So if you do not have a proper knowledge and discussion and agitation, it will be a challenge for me. So I decided like I should be continue because most of these people are talking well, and I watch your video also debate and discussion. There are a lot of the people. So I fully motivated from all of these people who are discussing on the platform. Yes, like this type of.
Yeah, definitely. If you I always think like whatever thing is your negative point, na, because every person know it very well. First analyze the problem, first analyze your negative points, where you are lacking behind, in which way, in which subject, and always give ready to put more and more efforts to remove that negative point. Suppose a person is suppose a student have 5 subjects: maths, English, SST, science, and Hindi. Okay. So out of 5, if the student's interest is not in the maths, so I
Yes, yes,
always so somehow we always get this response like, "Ma'am, I don't like maths. I don't like maths. That's why I always get very less marks in maths." So I always try to motivate those person and students, in which subject you are weak. Always try to give your 100% only those subject first. Suppose
yes,
in the morning your mind is stressed, or maybe you are in you want to do study at the night time, so always give 1 hour to your that weak subject, and less than 1 hour you can give practice to other subjects. Because once if you will try to hide yourself from your negative point, na? So that negativity will increase day by day. So always try to remove your negativity first.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, when I writing skills, when I improve myself, that I try to improve some essay writing. But that time I realized that lot of the make mistake. And how I should be check. I never be find out where I make mistake and it is right or not. When I check my self analysis, that I never be find out. So how I should be improve, ma'am.
First, I think there are four modules of speaking any language. Listening,
Yes.
LWR, yes, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. These four. So writing always come in the end. First, you have to start give more and more practice for listening, then speaking, then reading, and in the end for writing. Once if you will start practice directly for writing section, so same problem you will face. Like I'm writing many things, but no one is there to rectify my mistakes. How can I remove my mistakes? So without any expert tutor, we can't rectify those mistakes. For that, I think first you should start your listening practice, listening others conversation, podcast, English news channels. You can start storytelling method, and you can start listening as much English as you can. It means as much time you have, try to listen others. Yes, everything. If you are very fond of movies, so you can listen movies. You can start uh, because I'm not very fond of TV and social media especially. I just like to run 2 3 apps on social media, but I'm not much aware about each and everything. Usually I have only time in the evening, so then I try to consume my time in conversations 1 or 2 hours, and rest of time I do my school work and household work. So usually I do this. So for that, for you, I just want to give suggestion. First, listen more and more. Then try to
Yes.
speak. Yes, try to speak as much as you can. In one day, try to do 2 or 3 conversation at least. Okay, every day you can do practice, because nowadays Skype is there, and on Skype there are so many groups. You can connect with anyone anytime.
Yes.
And
Yes.
third is, yes, reading. Start reading. You can start reading newspaper. You can start reading with storybooks, any type of books. If you have, I think you are doing exams preparation, so you should have, I think, most of books. You're always
Yes. Yes.
surrounded by books, maybe. Okay, so always start loud reading, so that you can make your mouth muscles familiar with the speaking part of English. And then in the last, you can do writing practice. And if
Yes.
someone is there with you who can check your writing part, so try to take the help of that person. If no one is there, then first try to give pressure on these three modules of speaking English: listening, speaking, and reading. And in the end, try to for writing. And you can take demo session of some paid applications like English Yari, Clappingo, and Cambly, all those, because there are expert tutors available. They can rectify every type of mistakes. So you can first take the demo session. If you like that demo, then you can try continue. Otherwise, you can do this type of free sessions also, because nowadays every type of experts are available on free sessions also.
Okay. Now, ma'am, next question is that is English is a global language, right? And we are learning each other's conversation on media, and that if you want to give some interview in the global trade market company and a lot of the think opportunity, how being a English trainer, what you will be say that about upcoming new generation, that actually the rural area there most of the people to affect. especially in subject of English, how you will be emphasized and what you will be suggestion for especially people who are actually suffering English, please.
Could you please repeat the question, because in between your some words were not listening properly. That
Okay,
time I was not able to listen those words.
let me again explain. English is a global language, right?
Yeah.
And it's required if you want to give some interview in the global companies uh, for job opportunity, right?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So if you want to anywhere of the country that you can be easy to get if you have good quality of the skill in the field of English. So as a English trainer, what do you think about, because it's most of the backward area, that is the village area, that most of these people they are facing in English communication. So being a trainer, what you will be suggesting that upcoming generation be aware about English, that alert. I should be try to before all of this my graduation, that before all of my communication must be complete. Then I get up all of this my opportunity. Please
Hmm.
explain.
Okay. 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 It's not only for the companies and only for just getting the job. I think nowadays very little students are also aware about the need and importance of English. No
Yes, yes,
doubt, it's a global language. Everyone knows it very well. It's not only spoken in one or two countries. It is widely spoken. It is widely spoken. I think more than 150 countries. It is spoken there everywhere. And if you know the rules and regulations of English, you can communicate with anyone out of country. And even in India, if you want to get good job in any field, you should have good command on English. It is my general experience, because yes, from my experience I'm speaking, because I'm in teaching. In teaching also, if you want to get good job in a good school, you should have good command on English. Because anyhow, if you are facing the interview, without interview you can't crack any you can't get any good job. So once if you
yes,
entered in a organization or company, so in the yes, after entering you should have face the interviewer. Maybe there can be the community of 4 or 5 members. They are sitting in front of you and you are sitting in front of them. So they notice every type of thing. They notice how you are sitting, how your way of speaking, your pronouncing way, even your confidence, how your face is visible now, your eye contact, everything they notice during interview. So yes, during interview they give marks of each and everything. First they notice, and if you have good confidence, good smiling face, good eye contact, and with good command of your speaking power, you are speaking. So in that case, they give you remarks. Okay, so it is really important, because I also gave so many interviews, and before this job, yes, in starting when I was fresher, so that time I also rejected in some interviews, because that time I was also not aware about the value of English.
yes,
You know,
yes, yes.
yes, it is said that के धक्के खा खा के आपको experience होता है. So it is true. It is true. Yes, after getting experience, you can give better. You can give better result. You can change yourself only after rejection. So
Yes,
once if you are rejected somewhere, so only that, and it's depend on the person. Sometimes we get that type of rejection in negative way, but if you are if you are putting there are two types of competition. One is in constructive way, second is destructive way. So if you are
yes,
taking that rejection in a destructive way, that is really bad. That
yes,
rejection can be create bad impact on your mind also. You can be feel stress and anxiety and maybe any type of bad disease. But if you are feeling this is the competition and I will definitely crack one day interview and this competition, and somehow I will get good job also. So that can that time you will you are it means you are creating good environment surrounding you. So first, that is really needful. That is the importance of English. Understand the value of English, then try to communicate as much as you can with everyone. If there is no surrounding in your house, if there is no environment at your house or speaking English, you nowadays there are so many apps available like Skype, one of them free of cost. You can start your YouTube channel, you can communicate with others, and there we can do practice with other learners. So yes, I think only through practice we can remove this hesitation, nervousness, and any type of fear. And after overcome first, that is confidence is really important. After getting confidence, you can speak. Because nowadays I realized and experienced after talking with many persons, many experienced and well trained, brilliant students are available. They are very good in study, but they are not able to speak English. This is also the scenario of Indian people. So the confidence is very important. First need to get confidence, and confidence we can't buy from the market. It is generally we get only through practice. So do practice as much as you can. Always ready to speak out. This is the very important. No one can push you to speak out English. Only you yourself can this spirit in yourself, like I have to speak in front of others. So always ready, and try to face conversation, or try to face this type to remove the hesitation and fear, so that you can get confidence. And once if you will get confidence, then you can easily speak, I think.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for guiding. I really appreciate
Okay,
this.
so can we wrap up the session now? It's too long.
Ma'am, no issue.
Okay. Okay, so thank you
Thank you.
so much for connecting me and sharing your views. And I'm also feeling very happy to give answers of your questions. I hope I I give the right answers. But yes, somehow I always try to give the answers according my experience, because I'm not
One question.
speaking anything. I'm not speaking anything by reading and by ready the script of anywhere. So somehow whatever I found in my mind, I always try to share my views.
Okay, ma'am, it is my second session
Conversation.
discussing with Skype. So please give me some feedback what I have make mistake, and feedback that eye contact and what I should be something little bit improve. Please, one little
I
bit tell
think
me.
if it is your second conversation, so in that case it is really nice, because you have sharp mind, no doubt, because you are asking questions, and these type of questions always come in a sharp mind. So try to use your sharp mind in a positive way. Try to speak as much as you can. A
Okay.
little bit down confidence I'm facing on your face. So if you want to get good confidence, for that you have to do more and more conversation. If you will do conversation on daily basis, definitely you will remove this hesitation. Overall I think yes, everything is good.
Thank you for feedback for me,
Okay.
and first, ma'am. Thank
Okay,
you,
so
ma'am.
have a nice day to you.